everyone, this is Rabbit's Blog Animation Bliss, and welcome to another anime discussion series. So today's anime discussion is going to be on my thoughts on the new Netflix series Green Eggs and Ham. And before I get into this, I would like to remind everyone that new videos will post up every Sunday and Monday. If you happen to see any videos posted up during the week, that must mean there was a bit of anime news released during the week that we wanted to cover, so those will be considered special videos. So now let's talk about this new series Green Eggs and Ham. So basically this series starts off with Guy, who is trying to make inventions, but every time he tries to make an invention, his inventions end up exploding, and it ends up not having his dreams come true of becoming a famous inventor. And because of all of that, he becomes a cynical character. And along the way, he meets this guy named Sam I Am, and Sam I Am is like telling Guy, you know, he needs to perk up a bit, and you know, he should try new things like his green eggs and ham. And even though he tries to get Guy to try out his green eggs and ham, Guy's like, no, I don't want to try out your green eggs and ham. And along the way, it turns out that Sam I Am has actually taken this rare animal from the zoo, and it turns out that these two bad guys are after Sam I Am for taking the animal from the zoo because they want to take that rare animal to the boss, who has a collection of rare animals in his collection. And so basically the bulk of this series so far is that we see Sam I Am and Guy and the exotic creature running across the country to get away from the two bad guys who are after them to get the animal back from them. And that's pretty much the gist of the show so far. So what are my thoughts about the show so far? I'm really enjoying it. Like, I never expected that we would have an animated series that's about, that's based off of Dr. Seuss's work. I mean, we did have The Cat in the Hat knows a lot about that, but we never had a Dr. Seuss series that's more like character-driven and actually expanding more on the characters themselves. And I think this series is doing a really good job so far in expanding more on the characters and expanding more on the adventures they have. And they made this series into more like a roadside adventure series where Sam I Am and Guy are being chased by these two goons who are trying to steal the birds from them. And I like the fact that they added that from the original book to this series and made it more adventurous and also more character driven. And I like the fact that we get to know more about Guy, the grouch from the book, and why he doesn't want to try new things out, like his backstory about how he wants to be a famous inventor, but his own inventions keep blowing up on him, and it made him cynical, and as a result, I really like how this series is able to delve with that. And then I do like the side story about Guy falling in love with this woman named Michelle. But Michelle is like very overprotective of her daughter, E.B. So I am interested in seeing where that story plot is going in future episodes. And I am interested in seeing if Sam I Am and Guy become best friends towards the end of the season. If you have read the original book, Green Eggs and Ham, you probably already know where this is going. But I'm still really interested to see how this series is going to bring that to full tilt towards the end, if whether or not Sam I Am and Guy become best friends towards the end of the series. So I am really interested in checking that all out. But overall, Green Eggs and Ham is a really interesting series so far. I like the fact that it's traditionally animated. That's probably one of the highlights of this series so far, is that it's traditionally animated. And I'm glad that we have a Dr. Seuss work that's actually traditionally animated, and it's done in such a Disney-esque kind of style, but it's so fluid, and I just love the animation with the series so far. But yeah, overall, Green Eggs and Ham has been a really interesting series so far. I can't wait to watch the rest of the series after this video. And I hope that they make more Dr. Seuss series like Green Eggs and Ham in the near future. So, what are your thoughts about Green Eggs and Ham? Have you seen Green Eggs and Ham yet? And if you have, did you like the series? Did you hate the series? Do you think it's a good adaptation of one of Dr. Seuss's most well-known works? Please feel free to comment down below. And don't forget to follow us on Twitter so we can keep you updated on any new videos we post up. And also, like our Facebook page. And also join a new Facebook group, Chat with Animation Bliss, where we talk about animation with other animation fans. Well, hope you enjoyed this video. This is Rabbit's Blog Animation Bliss, and I'll see you later.